about the repository module. We'll go in and capabilities of the module, and then we'll do a demonstration. The data repository module allows you to define, manage study information, and access and submit studies. Contribute, upload, and store research data, view details of submitted studies, and view data that is housed. Can view and search studies, create a study, edit a study, search studies, and download data. Let's go ahead and allow to view, create, approve, and edit a study. Plug into and I'm going to go to the data repository. And what we see is this view study screen. So you can see studies that are available to you. And that you have permission to see. You can filter on them using these drop downs here by ownership or all. Studies with data or all studies, data types in the study. Ahead and save study. This study, you'll click on this menu icon and click Create Study. Page that looks like this. And to complete all required fields, your name, an abstract. You also select a study type. You can try these here. Study research management. All studies must have a primary principal investigator. Means to enter in person. You can also have a photo. And once you have information, click to add to the table. Study information. Every study needs to have a primary site. So a site name and check primary site. You can have any sites as you need. You should have a start and end date. So it goes in as well. Funding, of course. You will also associate a form structure with your study. Do this at a later time, but to know which form structures you intend on, select the one earlier. And then to add an approved data submission document. This may be the same thing entered when you started. Submit my study is ending. I'm going to go ahead and approve the study. So as a administrator, I'm going to go to the data repository and I'm going to click on the data repository administration. Here I'm going to click on manage study. And then I'm going to click on the title of the study that needs it. baby test study 4. Change it to private from public. All studies by default are set to public, and all data sets added to studies are set to private by default. Since I'm sure my study has already been approved, so we do anything here. So you can assign a DOI to a study. You would want it after you have submitted data and it's been validated. We'll come back to that. I further edit my study, and I went to manage these, and mine. I could put it in to edit it further, and you see that I have some more chevrons here. Manage documentation, manage data sets, and grant permission. Manage documentation, this is where I could add file URLs, including things like methods, findings, presentations, algorithms, etc. And data sets, this is where you will see data that has been validated and uploaded to the study. We'll come back to that when we look at that. And questions, where you can give other users in the system permission to study. All different kinds: read, write, and then admin and owner. So read is the user can view the study. Write is user can view the study, edit study details, manage documentation, and manage data sets. An owner can do all of that, but they can also grant permission. One admin and one owner are now that study, let's go ahead and add some data to it. Add data, do a couple things. PowerPoint here. The purpose of the validation and submission tool is to validate data and then upload it to a specific study in their repository. There are components: validation, which verifies that data submitted against a form structure conforms to the required format and range values that you defined in the dictionary. If there are errors in your submission package. It means that your data has been validated and you're ready to submit it and upload it to a study or repository. We need to prepare data. So we will locate and export the form structures that we want to use to collect data for our study, and then we'll enter data for each subject into the form. Note that each subject requires a GUID or pseudo GUID. We use the GUID tool to generate these for each subject if you have not done so already. To each GUID, you want to include an X record column to indicate that it's a new record. So I'm going to show you the data prepared. So here is what we created. I loaded it as a CSV. And here that each that I added to that form structure is listed in row 2. And so this record column. And that's where I put that X to indicate that this is a new record for this group. And then 9 has another new record. And for 13, 15, and 16. I wrote the GUIDs for my subject and data for each one. Note for the data element column H that there are, it's a repeatable group, so there are different options I can enter here. I went ahead and saved this as a CSV file. I'm now ready to submit it to my study. So my data repository and the submission tools. I click submission tools. I'll open this web start. Here you'll have a screen like this. And what you do is you want to click browse here and locate where you saved your data on your computer. Once you have, click load file. And I that you keep your files organized, because if you click load files and you have 40 files, it's going to load 40 files. And I recommend doing this because you're going to tell the system what you want it to look at to validate. So I want the system to look at on them and click exclude. But I need to look at this file here. And it's telling that it's a form structure and then English. I look at that. This form structure, but I'll look at it because that's not the right one. That file. You can validate form structures in bulk, but if there are errors, then you have to resubmit the full package. The validate file says that all files are valid, which is great. The values will show in this green highlight. If there are errors, they will appear here at the bottom and tell you exactly where it is in your spreadsheet. Validating the data. Now to submit and upload the data. The submission package. I have a study that I want to submit my data to. I create it. I want a name for your data set submission. I highly recommend giving your submissions context. Something that means something to you as well as anybody else that you research or study. Then you click Start Submission Upload. And it's shown here at the bottom. And it's all been completed. Now let's make sure that our data is showing in the repository. So I'm going to go to our repository. I'm going to go Manage Sheets. I'm going to look at your data set submissions. You'll see that data just uploaded is here, and that is set to private, which is the default for data set. you had access to a study and you wanted to download some data that a colleague or somebody else had access to the study of, click on study, add to download queue. We're going to go to download queue in a second. We're here after I requested to download that data. Under the special report, it's going to show that I have requested access to this data. Who's accessed it? I should know that it will not be visible in the query tool until the next business day. Because that has to run overnight in order for the data to end up. Okay, so that's the download tool. The repository and click download tool. Touch it. Start. And you can see history of data that I have requested. Notice that this last one here is the most recent, the data that we just requested. So I'm going to talk and show me there's a data file as well as an XML file and mapping, map structure. Download. If I download in a folder on my desktop, you can use that. I'll put it there for simplicity. On my desktop, and then for that folder, this is the data that we just downloaded. It would be this same file here to have the form structure map. Download tool. Note. Let's go to our study and the data repository and talk about requesting, sharing, archiving data. So I go to study and click to edit data sets. You'll see data set that we just uploaded. If I want to change that, share it, archive, or delete it, I can absolutely do that from here because I am an admin or owner on the study. I did show you how to make a study public or private. But let's go back to that, and I can show you how to assign a DOI. So I'm going to do the repository administration. I'm going to go ahead and click on my study. And under functionality, you'll see you change if you want the study to be public or private. Assign DOI button. I'll click this button and it'll automatically assign the DOI to the study. And click OK, and this will be assigned. I recommend assigning this once your data is clean and ready to go. Studies, they are public. They appear on the public website under data, regardless of if they have a DOI. For the data repository module, I would recommend going ahead and trying to submit data against some form structure and using the validation